So you got one little guy right here. Here we go. Set him in the container. Look at these guys over here just basking under their light. Enjoying the heat. We have our little baby Florida box turtles right down there. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a video. Today we're gonna be feeding these amazing little baby albino red ear sliders. You can see one of them's already up there. I just turned on the light, so he was just waiting for me to turn it on. But we feed them in this little bin. I'll show you guys how I do it, how I feed these little babies, just because their vision isn't 100% like a normal red ear slider, just because they're albino, so it's a little harder for them to see. So that's why bin feeding is best for these guys, to make sure that they are eating, growing, and they're doing amazing. So I'll show you guys the process and how I do it. So let's get into the video. All right, so first what I like to do is grab this little bin. I like to use their own water just so that it's already at the temperature that they're used to, and you know, it's their water, so I don't have to worry about any chemicals or anything. So I'm gonna empty out some of this really quick, just so that we don't want it to be too deep for them. So right here you can see we got about like an inch of water in there, not too much, but I set it right up on there. And then right over here, we take this off. Inside this little bucket, we got some Missouri pellets. So I like to put about like 10 in there, just because only one of them really eats the pellets, the other one eats the bloodworms. Let's see, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so that should be good. Put the rest in there. Actually, might as well feed Rex, right? Let's grab a few pellets from him. See how you doing. Hey buddy, come here. Want some food? And this filter is also, it's still doing an amazing job, by the way. As you can see, this water is crystal clear. But he is now coming. He's gonna see these pellets and he's gonna go crazy. There you go. You guys can just see how big he's getting. Insane. But now back to these guys. Let's go and close up this. We don't need this anymore. And then put this back how it was. You can see all three of them. One's right there. The other two are swimming around back here somewhere. We just saw them. Oh, you can see one right underneath there. But now we have to go over here. So now we are going to my freezer, and we're gonna get the bloodworms in there. So right here, we got these little, I don't know what they're called. Get these from like PetSmart or Petco, anywhere. Fish gumdrops, frozen bloodworms. Basically, you just take this cover off, take this, and then they come in these little packs. So I'll take this and head on over here, and then I'm gonna angle this so you guys can see exactly what it is I'm doing. So right here we have a little pack. So I like to go and like rub it on the top a little bit just to get some of the ice off, so it's easier to pop them out. So now you just basically gonna go and push from the top. There's one. And sometimes it's a little tricky to get them out. Some are a lot harder than others. But there you go. They just shoot out. So there's that. Oh, we got a little piece of the plastic in there too. Just gonna throw that away. But now we just wait for these pellets to soften up and for the bloodworms to thaw out, and then it's just gonna be a big old ball of worms in there. But as you can see, everybody else is doing good. He's finishing up on his pellets, and I will get back to you guys once this stuff is ready for them to go in there and eat. Alright, so it's now been about 20 minutes. The food should be ready for them to eat. As you can see, the bloodworms have thawed out, they've spread. It's just a big old ball of worms now. The pellets should be a lot softer than what they were. And you can see This little guy looks like he's ready to come out. So we're gonna go, oh no. Trying to keep my hands from going deep. So you got one little guy right here. Here we go. Set him in the container. And then go get his little buddies. Come here. So the guy just swam right up to us. Put him in here. And then we got one more right back there. Go and grab him or her. Not sure. We have a 1.2, so 1 male and 2 females. I won't be able to tell who's who until they are full grown. But he is going crazy. You always get that one that just freaks out. And then these two are just hanging out, eating. Look at that. Hey buddy. This is the one that eats the pellets. His eyesight is a little worse than theirs, but he managed to get through it. See if we can get him to eat a pellet. The filter just shut off, by the way. It shuts off every couple hours to let air out, and then it just restarts again on its own. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, Full FX4, highly recommend. Or you could even go and make yourself your own filter like this, how I did. Works perfect, does the same exact thing, and it's a lot cheaper. So look into that. But look at these guys. These guys going around eating up the bloodworms. He's still freaking out, just gotta give him time to relax. So I'm gonna set you guys right here so you guys can see and watch them eat. And then I'll get back to you guys once these guys are pretty much done. You guys can see he just ate a pellet right there. He usually just goes around the edges, sniffs around, and then a pellet will end up like hitting his face and then he'll eat it. That's his way of like finding food. It works for him. He's eating, that's all I care about. Look at these guys over here just basking under their light, enjoying the heat. And this girl right here decided to go and make a giant hole under the slab. So she sleeps in there like every night. She made it herself, she loves it. It's kind of funny, but they're doing great. I do have to feed my little girl Lee right here. I gave her some grapes yesterday. She ate one, but she didn't really like them too much. And then we have our little baby Florida box turtles right down there. I'll feed these guys in a few. I'll probably make a separate video on how to feed these guys, what I do, and just basically how to take care of them. And look at him, he's still hungry, but just gave him a whole bunch of pellets. So these guys are finishing up eating. Once these guys are done, all I basically do is just take the tub, put them back in there, and that's pretty much it. I either just dump the whole water with them in there, or I just put them in separately and just dump their water out. It's pretty simple, guys. And look at them. These guys are doing great. They're healthy. They eat every single day and haven't had any issues with them. And their enclosure is looking amazing. Once they do get bigger, this basking dock will be taken down and they will have full access to this whole land up here. So that is going to be amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel. Like the video and turn on those post notifications so you get notified every time I post a video. And follow me on Instagram because I post these guys all the time on Instagram. I post certain things that don't make it onto YouTube, or even like a little preview, I should say. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.